The best ways to get rid of cockroaches in your home. Did you turn on your kitchen light and catch sight of some roaches skittering away? Even if you manage to squish a few, there may be more you haven't seen yet. The thought of cockroaches hiding in your home may be unpleasant, but you can easily get control over these pests before they start to spread. Keep reading, and we'll walk you through how to trap, kill, and prevent those pesky roaches from growing into an infestation. This article is based on an interview with our MMPC-certified pest control specialist, Kevin Carrillo. Check out the full interview here. The food in bait stations contains pesticides that slowly kill roaches. Place the bait in an area where you know cockroaches will encounter it, such as along baseboards, under the sink, and in corners. When the roaches eat the poisoned bait, they'll bring it back to the nest to help get rid of the infestation. X trustworthy source. EDS, Electronic Database of the University of Florida, Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, peer-reviewed articles. Go to source. Using liquid roach killer helps you control the toughest infestations. Follow the exact mixing instructions on the pesticide to dilute it properly, since they may vary between brands. Once it's mixed, use an or a mop to apply a thin layer onto the surfaces where you've seen the most roaches. Focus on cracks or crevices around your cabinets, spaces under large appliances, and the edges of your basement. Keep pets and children away from any areas where you apply pesticides, since they can be toxic. Concentrates can be particularly effective at preventing reinfestation, since they usually deter roaches for 1 to 2 weeks or more. Get rid of roaches you see with a quick spritz of insecticide. Use a spray specifically labeled for roaches, since it will be the most effective. Whenever you see a roach, take out the insecticide and spray it directly on the bug to kill it. Apply the spray on cracks and crevices and along baseboards, so any roach that walks through the area gets coated in the insecticide and dies. Cockroaches will get stuck as soon as they go in the adhesive traps. Wherever you've seen cockroaches, such as in your cabinets, under your sinks, or along the baseboards near entryways, put the traps in each corner of the room and leave them out for 2 to 3 days before replacing them. In a pinch, make your own sticky traps by wrapping a piece of cardboard in duct tape so the adhesive is facing out. Keep track of how many cockroaches you catch on each trap so you can see what areas in your home have the biggest pest problems. Cockroaches get dehydrated when they walk through diatomaceous earth. Use it to spread the diatomaceous earth. Apply a thin layer that's barely visible around cracks and crevices so cockroaches have to walk through it. Try spreading it in other places too, such as underneath your sinks, along baseboards, and inside cabinets. X trustworthy source, Virginia Cooperation Extension publications and educational resources from Virginia Tech and Virginia State University. Go to source. Keep diatomaceous earth away from pets and other people, since prolonged exposure could cause lung irritation. 11. X research source. Certain essential oils are toxic to cockroaches. Look for, since they're the most effective at getting rid of young cockroaches. Spray the essential oil directly on the cockroaches when you see them. Otherwise, just spread the oil around the baseboards where you've seen cockroaches most frequently to keep them away. X trustworthy source, PubMed Central Journal archive from the U.S. National Institutes of Health. Go to source, reapply essential oils once a week so they stay effective against roaches. Causes the roaches in your home to starve. Dust a thin layer of the boric acid powder into the cracks around cabinets and baseboards. Leave the boric acid for about 1 week before vacuuming it up and replacing it. To attract more roaches to the boric acid, mix in 1 part powdered sugar or flour. Roaches will be drawn to the food source, so they're more likely to ingest the boric acid. Boric acid isn't highly toxic to humans and pets, but try to use it only where the roaches will get to it to prevent exposure. Avoid using boric acid outside since it's toxic to plants. Some people claim to kill roaches with baking soda, or by mixing baking soda and boric acid, but baking soda isn't an effective insecticide. 14. X research source. Sealing your home keeps roaches from getting inside. Look for cracks and crevices around your windows and doors, and then install around any gaps at entryways. Be sure to check your home's interior and exterior to ensure there aren't any places roaches could squeeze in. X Trustworthy Source, National Pesticide Information Center, organization run by Oregon State University, providing objective, science-based information about pests and pesticides. Go to source. Cockroaches are drawn to any open food sources in your home. Rather than leaving food out in the open in your kitchen, store it in your fridge or airtight containers. Wipe up any food scraps and crumbs left on your countertops or stove so the roaches don't come back. X Trustworthy Source EIS Electronic Database of the University of Florida, Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences peer-reviewed articles. Go to source. If you have a pet, check that their food is sealed and stored too so the roaches don't get to it. Roaches are less likely to stick around if they don't have water. Search for water leaks in your house, under your sinks, and near any piping, and as soon as you can. Then, just clean up spills right away so roaches aren't drawn to the moisture. Avoid overwatering houseplants, since roaches can be drawn to the water in the soil. X Trustworthy Source EDS, Electronic Database of the University of Florida, Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences peer-reviewed articles. Go to source. Cockroaches will gather around full trash cans. Keep your trash in a can with a lid so cockroaches can't get to the food scraps inside. Try to take out the trash as soon as it's full, or after a couple of days so it doesn't spoil or attract any bugs. Tie up the trash bag and toss it in a receptacle that's sealed and away from your home. Avoid storing lots of cardboard boxes near your trash can, since they make perfect hiding spots for roaches. Cleaning up thoroughly eliminates food and hiding spots. Take a little bit of time throughout the week so you can keep the cockroaches away. Start in the kitchen by putting away leftover food promptly. Sweep your floors to clean up crumbs on your floor and mop them thoroughly to get rid of any residue that's built up. X Trustworthy Source, Electronic Database of the University of Florida, Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences peer-reviewed articles. Go to source. Put things away in their proper places rather than leaving clutter, since roaches could find new places to hide. Debris outside your home may attract roaches from outside. Dispose of any leaf piles, grass clippings, and other yard waste, since cockroaches are drawn to them. Trim back the plants around your home's exterior and keep any piles of firewood a few feet away from the wall so roaches don't have easy access inside. Be sure to clean your gutters and window wells since leaves and other debris could build up.